Tesham apyeda devasya doshadin vichamesha. So it is so casually mentioned in the text. So what I want to point out is that what is the need of creating a new Nidana text, because even without that, physicians are already treating new diseases. Here also our esteemed panelists may give experiences of new diseases coming. Physicians are assessing, analyzing it based on Ayurvedic parameters and treating. Thyroidism, hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, not exactly mentioned in the text, but many Ayurveda clinicians are treating it very successfully. Multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, they are all not described in the text, but so it is very clear that if we study Ayurvedic principles clearly, many of these new conditions can be managed. But then why do we need a Shastra? So it is needed because, we need to systematize, document, normalize. This is what my suggestion is. We should start from the clinicians. This whole process of documentation should not be a theoretical exercise. It should be a clinical exercise. So all the clinicians in modern system, they are having panels, they have committees, they have organizations, Center for Disease Control. There is a whole organized body which will be monitoring what is happening in society. When a new disease happens, there may be one person who is a whistleblower who will analyze. In olden times, it was individual based. One doctor used to report a disease, so it was called as Parkinson's. Now that system has changed. It is a collective effort. All the experts in a particular field, they have that particular branch. If it is oncology, they have a group of oncologists who will sit and develop these terminologies. They will share their clinical experience and it will be normalized. So such an exercise has to be established in the field of Ayurveda so that what is happening in clinical practice will get documented. That's the main point I want to say. It is not that our clinicians are waiting for books to be written to start the practice. Books like Saumatraynidanam are so important because it will tell to the world, communicate to the world that Ayurveda has a system to identify and understand new diseases. It will help in dissemination of the knowledge. And I'm sure this exercise is also done from clinical experience. But my only suggestion is this should, now it's an inspiration for us that this should reach out to the larger society. We should have more participation from the community because there are variations in clinical practice, variations in approaches. These also need to be normalized because Vaidyas in South India, they may be doing certain practices. In North India, they are doing certain other practices. So unless we bring the whole community together into one framework, we cannot have what is called as a... So this Saumatraynidanam is definitely a very big confidence builder for the community because this bold step that has been taken is proving to us today that such an exercise is possible. And the fact that it has been attempted to be done in Sanskrit, because this is something which most of the people discourage. Why we need to again, do it in Sanskrit? So these are some of the thoughts that come to my mind.